Thank you for having us.
Good, good. So I know you all have names. It's not just Edison. So
Or is it?
Or maybe. Did you all legally change your names just to Edison?
Collectively, we are Edison.
I was Ed first.
Okay.
I was on.
I think that
You're
leaves
on.
me with I.
Yeah. So Ed.
Yeah, no, my name is Sarah Slayton.
Okay.
This is Dustin Morris.
And I'm Maxwell Hughes.
Perfect. And tell us a little bit. What's Edison like? What's the genre? What do you guys do?
You guys want to take that?
We're an indie rock band. We started off with a lot of folk influences, but as the years have progressed, we've kind of shed a lot of those folky sounds and get a little more psychedelic these days.
Yes.
Lots of harmonies.
Yeah. I think every band, as they like perform over the years, kind of transforms into what they
Yeah, it's
are
definitely an
meant to be.
evolution.
Yeah, exactly. So talk about where are you guys performing? Where have you performed?
Well, we are a full-time touring band, so we've done over 250 shows on the road in the last year and a half. We just got done with the run. We ended that. We got to play at Red Rocks Amphitheater. So we got to headline there on June 12th.
Wow.
It was sold out.
Congratulations.
For Film on the Rocks. Thank you. And then we just did a show here at the Western Music Showcase with Shaky Graves and the Revivalist. And then this last weekend, we were just coming back from doing 3 shows at the Underground Music Showcase.
Yes.
So
How was the Underground Music Showcase?
it was awesome.
Yeah, I can only imagine. And how was Red Rocks? I mean, such an amazing place to perform.
Still coming down from that.
Yeah.
It was a thrilling experience, and I think just to play there alone is a feat
Yeah.
in itself. But to have there be, that many people that we weren't totally expecting it to be that,
Yeah.
well attended. So that was great.
Exactly. So you performed a lot of places. Do you have any places that you would still like to perform that you haven't got to yet?
Let's see, I'd like to do the Bowery Ballroom in New York. We lived in New York last summer and did a residency at Pianos in the East Village, but I've always wanted to play at the Bowery Ballroom. So that's for me. I don't know. How about you guys?
SNL has been a bucket list for me for
Yeah.
a long time.
For sure.
Madison Square Gardens.
Dream big.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's nice.
Yeah, I think those are all fantastic dreams.
Yeah, thank you.
So how did you 3 get together to form this band?
The 2 of us started playing music together at first as a duo. Our first show was actually 3 years ago, last week. And we played out for almost a year before we met Max.
Yeah.
So he came along on tour with us. We did like a co-headlining tour. He plays instrumental guitar on his own
Yeah.
and has really great stuff you guys should check out. And we started touring with him, and by the end of that tour, we couldn't live without each other, and
And now
here we
it's,
are.
So when you're on tour, I just have to ask, so we had a band one time and they go, when we go on tour, we all live in a van together. Do you all live in a van together or do you tour differently?
Well, that first song we played is called Open Road,
Yep.
and it's kind of our theme song. I'll let them tell you about our van, but yeah, we've got one.
Yeah.
So much
What's the
so that
band?
we all actually got matching tattoos.
Oh my
With some of the
goodness.
lyrics, home is wherever our feet go.
Pretty committed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
So what's it like touring on the road all these years?
I can't imagine life not doing that.
Yeah.
So we've acquired a lot of family members across the country
bet.
who are taking us in, and we've got a chance to share our music with people who dig it.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, we have Van Morrison and Trailer Swift.
Okay. I like them. I love them a lot. So do you guys write your own music, I'm assuming?
We do.
And what is that process like, writing that together?
I mean, it depends on the song, what the song calls for. Sometimes, you'll come together and be jamming. We just wrote at the Music District in Fort Collins, so maybe we come together and ideas kind of happen at once when we're all together in a room jamming, or other times maybe like Max will come in with a really crazy guitar part,
Yeah.
or Dustin's playing like 3 instruments at once, and that sounds really cool, and we'll build around that. Or sometimes I'll come in with the acoustic guitar and a song kind of started on that, and then we'll build from there.
Yeah. If you guys could describe your band's style in one word, what would it be, each one of you?
Our style in one word.
Musical.
I would hope so.
What's yours, Max?
Platinum. I don't know.
I would say GAC, because it's like that, remember GAC and Nickelodeon? The music just sticks,
So musical, platinum, and GAC, all over the
That
board.
says it all.
Yeah.
It's actually the new band name because we're going to get rid of Edison. We're going to be called Musical Platinum GAC.
Oh, I love it.
You heard it
right
first.
here first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Musical platinum for short.
Musical, platinum.
We're already shortening things. We haven't even started. It's amazing.
And where did the band name Edison come from?
So there's a book that I love called Looking for Alaska by John Green.
Yep.
And in it, the protagonist is really fixated on what well-known people in history said for their final words when they died. And so at the end of the book, after all these things have happened to him, he says Thomas Edison's final words were, "It's very beautiful over there." And then the author closes the book by saying, I don't know where there is, but I believe it's somewhere, and I hope it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, a couple years before we started Edison, and these batches like songs I had been writing on my own, I lost a parent, and it was after that I had read the book, and so the band name kind of reflected. I don't know where they are now, but I believe it's somewhere, and I hope it's beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
Thank you.
And talk about the songs you're going to perform tonight.
You guys know something about what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're actually doing kind of a slower, groovier version of a hit. Well, I like to call it a hit, a single that's been played across the country the last year and a half, called Open Road. And it's basically just about finding the van on eBay, giving it all up, getting rid of our residencies and our jobs, and just going for it.
And then the second song is called Sideways, and it's a groovy kind of like it's
Late
like one
at
of our
night?
like our late night love song kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Perfect. I'm excited to hear them. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
having
Yeah,
us.
of course.